finished the house, the house in a happier time the day before. And then the first time we see fire, big fire in the background is just 3 hours later, 3.5 hours later. It's like a blizzard. I mean, and if you were back east, you'd say, oh, look, it's a pretty snowstorm. It's like a million glowing fireflies in the worst possible way. And then you know, we're both happy that the measures that we took worked and that our house that we've invested so much in so many ways into survived, but then it's also really difficult to see your neighbors' houses are gone.
Yeah. I mean, our heart goes out to everyone. It's a very surreal scene. It really does look like an apocalypse or a war zone, with everything in ash and rubble and still fires smoldering and smoking and burning, and seeing our house standing there. So there is a bit, I guess, of survivor's guilt, if you want to use that term. And I mean, we're proud and happy and that our efforts paid off, but we never imagined a scene so stark as this.
So the house in a happier time. So one of the most sustainable features and fire resilient features is the fiber cement cladding that we have all around the house. It's fiber cement made with recycled newsprint and a cement binder. So it's using a recycled material, and it's extremely fire resistant, which has now been proven out for us. So we have a planted roof, which is both an incredibly environmentally friendly, sustainable thing for the environment in terms of water reclamation, nature, habitat, but it also has the benefit in fire of about 4¼ inches of earth and little volcanic stone. So even if these plants burn off, we have this soil protecting layer on top of the roof.
Yeah.
This chimney here, we have 3 different sprinkler nozzles that on command spray out Phos-Chek fire retardant. So that's something that we triggered once we knew the house was definitely going to become enveloped in flame. Designing the house so close to nature and knowing the history of Southern California, we were acutely aware that at some point in the house's life there would be a serious fire, nearby at the very least. And so we designed the house to be both fire resilient and sustainable. And happily, those two systems are often one and the same, including the fiber cement cladding that we have surrounding the house.
And I think it's a mixture of, you see these things from other events on the news, and some people might think, oh, that will never be me. But the thing is, we always knew it was a possibility that it would be us. So it was this strange combination of disbelief, but knowing, okay, now is the time that it's happened. It wasn't completely unexpected. I think just the force, the ferocity, the strength of it was what was surprising. Exactly.
You know, we're not going to turn the climate ship around anytime soon. So in the meantime, whether it's dealing with floods in the southeast or hurricanes or wildfires in California, we have to be realistic about what those threats are and design accordingly.
And it shows how if we come together, I mean, this example of our community coming together shows if we come together with all of our minds, put our minds together, we can come up with smarter solutions. So like building houses that are more fire resilient and resilient to the impacts of disasters.